So, the situation between the US and Iran is getting tense, and what's the first thing you start hearing? Buy silver. Right? It's pitched as the ultimate safe haven asset to shield you from all the chaos. What if I told you that for most investors, that advice is a dangerous trap? In fact, following it could drag your portfolio into a nasty to-front war you didn't even know you were fighting. Alright, front number one in this war, insane volatility. You have to understand that the silver market is much smaller and less liquid than the gold market, which makes it prone to some seriously violent price swings. It's a classic story we've seen before. Silver spikes on scary war headlines, only to crash just as fast when speculators decide to cash out. There have been periods where silver has dropped dramatically in a short amount of time, while gold holds much steadier. This, by the rumor, sell the news dynamic can burn investors who pile in at the top, turning their safety net into a high-stakes speculative gamble. Now for the second front, and this is the one that's more hidden. The collapse of industrial demand. Here's the thing about silver, it isn't just a pretty metal that sits in a vault. Over half of all silver is actually consumed by industry. We're talking about a critical component in everything from solar panels to electronics. A prolonged war threatens to disrupt global supply chains and could tip the economy into a recession, which would absolutely crush that industrial demand. This creates a powerful headwind. It doesn't really matter how much safe haven money flows into silver. If its primary demand driver gets wiped out, the price just can't sustain its highs. So what's the move? How do you actually protect yourself? It's not about trying to time the market, that's a fool's game. It's about having a clear strategy. In this crisis, it seems the big institutional money is showing a preference for gold, thanks to its stability, while silver gets left in the dust. Look, the bottom line is this: don't let scary headlines push you into panic buying. You have to understand that silver's dual role as both a precious and an industrial metal makes it uniquely vulnerable right now. In a world this uncertain, the riskiest move you can make is acting without a plan. For more insights on how to navigate this volatile market, make sure you subscribe and click the bell for future updates.